Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to Ray of Gratitude. I am here to talk about that Virgo new moon, okay? Today is the Virgo new moon, and I'm trusting my technology that I have that has been up for the past, and that's what's happening. And every time me, and I'm sure those, please like and comment that feel me on this. Every time you're about to level up, there's always some shit going on that wants to just try to get you back down. Like, no, I'm here and I'm going to keep moving, right? Shout out to my girl. I don't know right now, and she's doing her thing. And this message, like is to my creators, my people that are in tune with their creativity and figuring out how to utilize their creativity in their best way possible. This is to my can't turn it that way, huh? Whatever. This is to my people that are figuring out and trying to understand their own creativity and their talents as well, okay? So I usually say I don't shuffle, but I'm going to do it today. I'm just trying to figure out my style right now, I'm talking to about 6 people that are subscribed with me. Hopefully there will be more. I'm trying to find my soul gang here, my soul team, tribe, whatever you want to call it. People that resonate with me ears. And I don't know if they closed it on purpose or they just didn't understand. But I understand now, and guess what? It doesn't matter. I'm doing what I like to do. So this energy reading is about my creatives. What is going on with you guys? Creative. What are some things that you need to pay attention to? And what are some new opportunities coming at hand? Right? So maybe I should write that down. Sometimes it just at the top of my head is like boop. So we said what? New opportunities, right? And opportunities at hand, right? All right, let's get into that. I am so, this is basically live because I'm like, I gotta do this. And what was that just popped up in Virgo moon? Ooh. Ooh la la. So we have this. It's looking like, yo, I'm seeing all the rainbows. What's going on? I just got enlightened like a mug. I just got enlightened like a mug. Collective thing. We've been kind of sitting around trying to understand what this new energy that is up inside of us right now, right? Like, what is going on with us? And for some that has been doing a lot of internal work, you have been trying to fill out, the chakras, align yourself, align your energy. And I just hear seeing so many different colors. And if you're into chakras, what different colors mean. You're finding balance now. You're like getting out of the storm, and it's like, hey, I have that rainbow. I know how to make myself happy. Like, oh my gosh, I know how to make myself happy, right? And that's a blessing to have, because you can't make me happy. You can't, and you can't. I gotta make myself happy. When I can remember little Sequoia at times when things weren't going her way, and, I had to go on the car ride with the family and this and that. I was that party pooper. I was that bump on the log, like, well, I'm just going to stay mad now. Beach, me, my sister, and my brother, and we just stayed there all along. And my mom and my dad, I don't know, I guess they were enjoying the beach too. I don't know. But I wanted to go home. It was getting cold. I was getting hungry, and I just wanted to go home. And I can remember sometimes, maybe because I'm a Gemini, I don't know, but my mood would change up. Maybe I just wasn't feeling it. Maybe I'm already in my shit, really? So I have a picture of me. My brother's looking like he's freezing. I think my sister's smiling, and I'm just looking like, let's go. And that has always stayed with me to be into is, what? Yes, you feel other emotions. Yes, you can be moody. You understand why you're moody. And you understand that you got control of this because you understand why you understand where these moods are coming from. And if you don't, if I don't, I know that I'll understand it later because I have a certain process to go in yourself, bring in the center and organization that you need to get right, to get that balance in, okay? So let's go and see what we got going on for us creative people, okay? And again, like I said, with the colors with us creative people too, like, I'm pretty sure all of us, if any guys are looking at this, you know, if you're colorblind, I'm sorry. But I'm sure you have beautiful work, because the ones that I've seen that were beautiful work, I don't understand how they're colorblind, you know. But maybe they're just using some other senses, right? Wink, wink. So it's coming in, you know. We know there's some new things coming in. You know what? I'm going to do that one first, actually. What new things are coming in our way right now? No, I'm not going to change it. New moon, I can tell you. It does, if you're into this moon magic, if you're into the moon cycles, it gives you a new perspective on things. And sometimes people that like to manifest things, you know, they want to tap into that energy so they can understand the energy, so they can see what's new coming in. Full moon is very powerful because it's full, right? But you understand, like, sometimes that full moon literally yanks this energy out of you, and then it's like, what? I feel like I'm going crazy. You know, maybe that's why those the wolves are howling, can bring in that new. Okay, so but this is a full moon in Virgo, a new moon in Virgo, because we are in Virgo season, and it's a new moon. So the moon is opposition, is positioned, you know, lighting up and all that jazz. So we're trying to figure out what it is that we need to do new. So with that saying, I'm just gonna scratch what I said before. We already got our energy of what it is, right? We're seeing these new colors. We're seeing a new light. We're seeing finally. With that being said, what new perspective have you? What new perspective will you be coming into, walking into? What new perspective will you be seeing, adapting to during this new moon in Virgo? Let's see if these cards are going to pop out. Trying to balance everything out, you know, the good and the bad with a lot of situations, and a lot of things you did not feel were fair. And one thing I remember, a good heart, and we do find the balance. Sometimes we are rewarded because of our good deeds. And you know what, us creatives, we are stepping into that King of Wands energy. Okay, and King of Wands, let me just say before I read the book, King of Wands know what's popping. They know that they got the juice, they got the fire, they got the flame. In our little mythical books that I'm pretty sure me and you have always seen, it's like a white unicorn. Not to say that white isn't a color of purity, but black, okay, black is mysterious. Black got it going on, and it's like, y'all listen here, I know I'm unique. I know I got a horn popping out of my forehead, but it's okay because I know how to use that for my greater betterment and my greater discernment and judgment. And that's what that passion helps them move forward. But I just want to rectify energy. Strong-willed, belief in own power, a born leader, spiritual growth and development. The unicorn symbolizes vision and inspiration. The torch burns always all obstacles, and its own power, its own uniqueness. Because how you find your own power is through your authenticity. Finding your own uniqueness and saying, yeah, find your power, you become that king that understands how to use the power for the greater and highest good. Okay? Not finding power and doing other crap with the power, you know? When you have a great power and have great response into our artistic creativities, and people that aren't artistic but still understand their own creativity, that is owning their power. Alright? So a whole bunch of cards just flew out. Can't reach. A whole bunch of cards just flew out. So many. I don't know if I'm going to cut that or not. I don't really care. But let's just get right back into the swing of things. So what are some new opportunities that are coming your way? Well, 8 of Cups just popped out. To me, that's like walking away. Just lay these cards out. And let's see, what do you have to let go this season in order to reap these benefits? Because if you're holding that king power and you're finding justice, you gotta let something go. So what is it that you need to let go during this Virgo season, guys, my creatives? What is it that you need to let go? All right, one more time. All right, we're gonna pick this one. All right, Queen of Wands. I kind of know where this is going, but I just like to do my chakras because I love these cards. I love them so much. So, let's see. Never hardly ever pop out, so I'm just going to do this. Can I do like this? Yep. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is not good. What new opportunities? New opportunities are coming your way. Alright, what is it that you gotta let go? Here by this Queen of Wands. What is it that you gotta let go? Reflection. Okay. Alright. So, let's clarify this up. So, like I was saying, right? The new perspective. You're finding that joy. But what we do is hanging up over your head. Because it's already popping. It's already lit. So, all you gotta do is hang it up above your head. Okay? So, you got the joy right here. You got that willpower. Again, that horse, that unicorn, that king of spades. And just so, this upside down, I'm still going to say walking away. 8 of Cups is walking away from something that just was not fulfilling to you. And you're figuring out that I'm going to figure out a way that can help you express yourself the way that you need to through your projects and your creativity. And it's definitely going to just open up that heart chakra, and it's going to help you just find that love within and find that joy in doing your projects instead of feeling like, woe is me and I have all this. I can make these videos because that's one thing that I plan to do, is make videos about something that as artists have a hard time doing. But you know what? I went to school with a lot of people that just didn't get me. 99.9 of you had to stand up in front of the room, in front of your class, and talk and express how you made this project and what it is, right? It's pretty whack because a lot of us artists, a lot of us creatives are very introvert, and us introvert people, you know, I'm just like, listen, I make my stuff that come from inside, and I'm very inside, inward, and I'm very just not talkative, you know. I don't like to talk. I'm uncomfortable talking, and it's like you're making me get in front of the class to tell you what it did. I don't know. I just did this shit. You know, that's how I wanted to say it a lot of times. But you know, and people just kind of just don't like, or when they had ice cream sundae and it's brown chocolate that fell on my foot. Like, what? What are you talking about, right? So, like, I always learn to appreciate the constructive criticism, because but a good art director, a good teacher, a good leader will tell you and advise you what would be best, because they can foresee it sometimes that you can't. And you don't always have to go. They're not going to force you. my friend, I wanted to use it green because it represents the green chakra, okay? Do you know about chakras? Now, if I would have said that to my professor or teacher, I would have got sent to the principal's office, the dean's office, whatever. I would have got sent home for the day and probably got a failing grade. But the Queen of Wands, you need to let go is because there's a healthy side of an ego and there's a negative, unhealthy side of an ego. And the unhealthy side of ego tells you a lot of lies and will step on your neck and tell you, you have to do this. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of people criticize me because they didn't understand what I was saying, where I was coming from. Maybe, I realized maybe with reflection, maybe it was just because they didn't understand it. Maybe it was me that I didn't know how HNIC, HNIB gets into that popping, that fiery energy, because I got some fiery energy going on. And how to use it is not to just burn people and be like, one word that one of my friends hated is like, oh, I'm about to bomb you. And what that means is I'm going to drop a bomb on you to burn you and be like, come on, Cheetah, go fetch. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I mean? And that's not the best way to go, because to me, especially if you have a big heart, then you feel bad. Like, damn, like you see them. Let me not go off track, okay? Creatives, what we need to let go is the gossip. Listening to this gossip, listening to that bitch that just don't understand, that thinks they know everything, but really doesn't. We need to let go of the gossip because they don't bashing other people, because at the end of the day, it's not good karma. At the end of the day, it's not going to make you feel good. And if you're one of those people that do feel good bombing somebody or feel good just giving somebody a tongue lashing, okay. But know that when somebody gives it to you, recognize what it is. These cards is why I love these cards. They have these stories. And as you see, he is an artist right here. And they talked about a story that how everybody loved his work, right? But they just didn't understand it. And then they wanted him to come in and do commission some work, but everybody was talking about him. And then they were like, we're not sure if we want his, so be it. And that's what us creatives have to do. We have to get rid of that negative talk. Those people just yapping and saying, oh, well, we don't understand. Can you just do it this way to appease us? No. Do what you got to do. Do what you feel is great and express yourself, because that is what you're creative. To the way that we feel and want and express ourselves, it pushes us down. And to me, it messed me up. It made me feel unhealthy. And actually, I did get very unhealthy. That's like someone not talking for 12 years. That's not healthy. When you know you can talk, you're not mute. You just suppress this energy so bad. Now you're coming up with this dis-ease in your body. Don't do that to yourself. Us creators, we got to figure out a way how we can create and talk to the people we need to talk to, okay? So that's what I have for you with the Virgo season is, recognize and remember, you got the juice, you got the power, okay? And yes, you are that black unicorn that nobody can touch. And you may be looked at like, who are you and who is that? But guess what? It don't matter. You got that horn. They don't have that horn. They don't understand the magic that you hold. The magic that you have, that rainbow that you actually can see now and say, you know what? I ain't feeling these people no more. Let me throw my rainbow up. All right, so get rid of the bitchiness, that fiery attitude, and get rid of the people that are around you if you don't have that bitchy attitude, if you don't have that fiery attitude, get rid of it, because you do know who you are. You don't have to tell anybody that. And if they don't see it, then too bad for them, right? Too bad for them. I thought it said reflection, but you do need to reflect on that to let it go. But this says rejection, because you know what? No matter how many times you got rejected, it just redirected you to where you really needed to go. So that's how I'm going to say that for my creatives, my creative babies, all my people that are trying to understand their creativity, all my people that know their creativity and their talents. This is for you. Just own your shit. Own your magic, own your uniqueness, and get rid of the negative talk, because we don't need that no more. We've been through it already. We can stand tall. We can stand upright and say, I got it. It's okay. I see what it is. I'll take my stuff somewhere else. I'll fly myself to South Beach then. Okay, I don't know. Where is that coming from? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. You can find your own sunny day and make your own joy within. Because you know how to be the master of creation, creating your own way of life, creating your own space. You know what I mean? Like, we got that juice. We have that horn, and we're connected to the divine that with all our ideas and our imaginations. It may be wacky to some that don't understand it, but so what? You understand it and just continue to feel good, because that's what it's about. Continuing to feel so good that that light within is now shining out. And all that light, people will always be attracted to that. But remember, when you learn those lessons, that the people that come in for that light, you know the true people of why they are attracting to the light. Not for the bullshit, but for the stuff that really matters and connects, you know. So I'm out, y'all. Peace.